Alright, so today I'm on my way to Germany. I'm going to see a tractor museum, everyone, in Horswinkel. Something interesting is going to happen now. We are going to enter the Netherlands. Yay! I did mention we have to travel through the Netherlands to get to Germany. Alright, there's this isolated part of the Netherlands called Maastricht. Am I right about that? Is it Maastricht? Because, please excuse me, guys. I think Maastricht is the city. I don't know, guys. Please excuse me. But what I do know is that there's this part of the Netherlands that's isolated between Germany and Belgium. I have to always be traveling through there every time we want to get to the northern half of Germany. That's the route we have to take. And as I'm speaking, we're going to enter the Netherlands right now. So from this point, I will be making a bit of observations. I did go to the Netherlands recently. I went to Eindhoven, and I have to say the road quality was top notch. Can this be said for Germany as well? We're gonna find out in a moment, everyone. See the sign to the right? That's the Netherlands. Things are gonna change at this point. I feel it. I feel it. Right, so according to the map, we've just passed the border, and we are in the Netherlands. Yes, we're inside, guys. We're inside the Netherlands. Germany, at the border almost, guys. Well, actually, I'm still far away from the border, but I've made some really interesting observations. Here in the Netherlands, people seem to drive just about any car, but I've noticed a reoccurring thing is that people, they drive a lot of... I passed a couple of Dodge Rams, and then also people drive modified cars. Like I just saw a convoy of, oh look, there's a Derby car over there. That's a Volvo. I just saw a couple of modified Volvos, BMWs, Mercedeses, all of them with off-road lights at the front. And look, there's another American van passing me now. It's a Chevrolet. People are driving classic cars here. It's a very big contrast to what I saw in France, everyone. It's like I'm seeing a lot of different things happening here in the Netherlands. So like people here I've noticed drivers here are more adventurous. People, they choose to drive whatever car they can and they modify them, make it fancy, make it interesting to look at. So it's just another observation I thought I'd remark. We're going to pass the German border soon, guys. All right, we're getting very close now. Before doing so, I'm just going to quickly tell you all that I will be making some observations about what I see in Germany, guys. What sorts of cars is there? And what's it like, the roads over there? Because the Netherlands was very flat at Eindhoven, but here at Maastricht, that's like the only time you'll ever see a hill. Okay, everyone, we're going to pass the border right now. I have a feeling the road quality is going to change. Right, here it comes, guys. And here. Okay, the road quality has changed, guys. Alrighty, everyone, we are in Horswinkel. Yes, that's right. Now, over here, it's a very interesting area, guys. Very, very green. Hey, guys. Alright, I just arrived at Horswinkel. That's a place in Germany. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is I found the museum and I found the area, and I have to say, really strong sense of farming out here. This place was surrounded by farm, greenery, and I have bad news. The bad news is the museum is closed. I came all the way this far only to be told this. Alright, so I guess you know what, I don't think this is a retreat. I think I'm going to accept it the way it is, and I'm just going to look for something else to do. Besides, this is Germany, guys. I mean, come on. Germany is like the temple for every car enthusiast, especially with Mercedes museums, Audi museums, and the BMW museum. Oh boy. But, you know, I came here because I wanted to experience something unique, but... Oh, come on. I mean, I drove all the way this far only to be told it's closed. And I mean, it's just, I don't know, guys. I was told that it'd be open today. I was told, guys, and you know, I speak to the people at the reception, and according to them, it's closed because there was an unexpected problem that just happened. And I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. I'm speechless, you know, but then at the same time, you know what? It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Thought I would use the time to tell you all about my observations so far in Germany, guys. So my observation here in Germany is that I've noticed, first of all, there are lots of German cars, but that's expected. So I'm seeing a lot of Opels, BMWs, Volkswagens, Audis, but surprisingly, I don't see many Mercedeses. Like I don't see as much Mercedes as I see that of BMW and Volkswagen and Audis. I did see some Mercedeses, don't get me wrong, but it's just not as much as I've seen other German brands. And then I've also noticed that the quality of the cars appear to be mint. Like, I've noticed people keep their cars in better condition here. Like, literally, guys, like not a single car I've seen with rust on their bodyworks. Yeah, I did see one van with a spot of rust on the back, but that's it. Like, for the rest of the cars, everybody drives cars in mint conditions. I mean, basically everyone looks after their car. Okay, guys, believe it or not, I have a lot of difficulty driving on this road. The speed limit on this particular road is 70 kilometers per hour, but I can barely drive at that speed because it's so narrow that I have to be very prudent. I cannot drive fast. How on earth is anyone supposed to drive 70 kilometers per hour here? To me, it's like I'm driving 60 kilometers per hour and it's already still difficult. Oh boy. I mean, it's a generous speed limit. It's fair enough. I mean, you can at least go as fast as you want, but it's just difficult. I mean, how does one drive fast here? It's so narrow. And now there's a tractor right there, guys. I have to be very careful. Oh boy, what's gonna happen? Yeah, and got it. Now it's past me. Hey guys, alright, so earlier I spotted this red three-wheeler. Well, guess what? I found its location. It's right here, guys. I thought that on the way back I would just pass by to say hello to this little beaut right here. Oh, here it is, guys. Look at this beautiful thing. I'm trying to see if it has any badge at the front. I think this would have been a badge for Tempo. Tempo something. Whenever we think of something German, we often think of massive engines or luxurious cars. But me, I'm fully aware that it was not always about luxurious cars. I'm fully aware that it was also about light utility vehicles, like three-wheelers especially. But that was back in the 1950s, 60s, basically post-World War era, okay? There was a North German company that was actually focused on this. Tempo, Hanomag. It's not entirely clear, guys, but what we can establish is that Tempo and Hanomag, they specialized in light utility vehicles. There was an Indian car manufacturer that goes by the name Bajaj Motors. They specialized in it as well, but they had a license mainly from Hanomag and Tempo. That's why they earned a lot of fame in India, because in India there was a high demand for light utility vehicles that consume less fuel. And this is why I know about this vehicle right here. It's very interesting, guys. Like, lots of strong memories right now. It's interesting. I was born and raised in Belgium, but I have Indian origins, so that's why I'm fully aware of the activities of the automotive industry in India as well. Believe it or not, this is a front-wheel drive. The engine gives power to the front wheels. No wonder these manufacturers went extinct very quickly, guys, because normally, ideally for a vehicle like this, a rear-wheel drive would be logic, because there would be heavy load in the back. Why exactly would you give this a front-wheel drive, and let alone a single wheel at the front, guys? Something makes no sense right here. I mean, you see, that's the thing. They went extinct very quickly for that reason alone. Lack of practicality, and then competition was offering better choices of utility vehicles. It's very interesting what I'm seeing right here, guys. See what I mean? It's very interesting. The wheels look like they're from the Hanomag minibus. They remind me of the Hanomag minibus, guys. See, like now they're banned, and I think I'm not surprised they went extinct, because apparently that three-wheeler is a front-wheel drive, so the engine gives power to that single wheel at the front. That makes it's not logic, because this is a utility vehicle. Heavy weight is going to be on the back, so wouldn't the most logic thing to do be to, like, you know, give power to the rear wheels, not front wheels? Guys, my trip to Germany has been amazing. The Autobahn has been good. I still stuck to the slow speed, guys. I was driving like 95 kilometers per hour, whilst everyone on the Autobahn, like on the leftmost lane, everyone was like driving so fast. And I'm like, okay. It's like literally everyone was driving so fast. I just stuck to my lane and just kept driving at a fixed speed. Horswinkel was a good experience. It's a shame the museum. It's a shame the museum was closed. It's just, I went all the way there to see some tractors, the Kloss tractors, and it's, come on. But then okay, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to fuss over it, guys. It's fine. It happened. At least I got a hang of German roads. Compared to France, German roads are actually straightforward. But on the way to Horswinkel, the road was a bit strange. Like, the roads were very narrow, very, like, you know, sharp turns. Like, very much, you get sharp turns instantly. And yet they give the speed limit of 70. It's generous, but isn't it a bit dangerous? Like, you know, I could barely do 65 kilometers per hour even on that road. I had to do basically 60 because I was scared. Like, the roads are so narrow, and, you know, sometimes there are trucks passing by from the other side, and the road is narrow that I have to drive slowly. You know, at one point I was even driving 50 kilometers per hour because I was, you know, I had to be prudent. There were trees on this side and trucks on this side. But otherwise, I have to say entering Germany and driving on the German highways is very green. It's so gorgeous, guys. The scenery is so good. The presentation is very nice. Like, I've noticed this is the thing about Germany. I always tell this to everyone. Whenever you enter Germany, it's like entering a kingdom. It's just always well presentable and everything. When it comes to the participation of the Germans in the automotive industry, it's not only about cars or luxury cars like BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and even Volkswagen. It's not only about that. It's also about tractors. They also have built tractors, guys. They built trucks, and they also built light utility vehicles. In fact, they were one of the early participants in the light utility vehicle segment in the automotive industry. The evidence is right there, guys. That three-wheeler right there is evidence. I would like to point out is that aside from three-wheelers, Hanomag specialized in small vehicles like minibuses as well. Something even smaller than the legendary Volkswagen Transporter. So, you know, that's that, guys. That's that. But they failed in their business because there were some practicality issues. Like, for example, when it came to engine power, no. They had practicality on their side. They had the space and everything in the back for transporting. But engine power was something undesirable. It was just, no. No. This is why Volkswagen beated them in the business, because Volkswagen had desirability, but that's because with the Volkswagen Transporter, the engine was at the back, powering the rear wheels. Whereas in the case of the Tempo and Hanomag, with the small vans, they kept having it front wheel drive, front engined, and with low power. So logically, it was not very powerful to drive. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. And don't forget to check the links in the description for my car reviews and my travel videos. Bye!